Okay, so we're going to find the equation of a line passing through the point positive 2, negative 4, and with a slope of 1/2. And so step 1 is you fill the information into the point slope form of a line. So it's y minus y sub 1 equals slope times x minus x sub 1. Remember, this is your x, this is your y, and since it's first and only point that we know, we call it x sub 1 and y sub 1. So this becomes y minus my y sub 1, which is negative 4, equals the slope. Told you the slope was 1/2. And then x minus the x sub 1 is 2. Ding, 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 right here, we have minus negative, that becomes plus positive. Now we need to write it in standard form. So first thing I do is I distribute. The 1/2 gets multiplied by the x, minus comes down, and the 1/2 also gets multiplied by the 2. I still have y plus 4 on the left side. So I've got 1/2 x minus, and then 1/2 times 2, that's just 1. Now I need to put this in standard form. So I'm going to move to a new page for that. So I have y plus 4 equals 1/2 x plus 1. I just want to go back and make sure I copied that correctly. Y plus 4, oh, it was minus 1. See? Y plus 4 equals 1/2 x minus 1. Okay. There are many different ways and many different procedures that you could go through that would be algebraically correct. This is just one way to put this equation in standard form. I'm going to get rid of the fraction right away. So I'm going to multiply both sides of this equation by 2. So I can do the same thing as long as I do it to both sides. That leaves me with 2y plus 8 here, because remember the 2 gets multiplied by both the y and the 4. And over here then, 2 times 1/2, that's just 1. So I have 1x, which is just x, the minus, and then 2 times the 1, remember I get multiplied there and there, gets me 2. I'm going to switch sides of the equation since my x is already positive and I do want a positive x. So I just rewrote this equation switching the equal sign sides, and that's fine, you can do that. I'm going to add 2 onto both sides. It gets me x equals 2y plus 10. And now I'm going to subtract the 2y from both sides. And so I get x minus 2y equals 10. Now you could have gone through those steps in a different order. You could have chosen to get the x and the y on the left and the constant on the right and then multiplied by 2. Any way that you do it, though, as long as you go through correct algebraic steps, you're always going to come up with the same answer. In this case, the equation was x minus 2y equals 10. Let me know if you have questions.